Hello and welcome. I have returned. Thank you so much, everyone, for your patience. Yeah, this has been a long time coming. I've been working hard with other things, other projects, other work. So thank you for all of your patience. I'm back, and I want to bring these live streams back. Yeah, so probably a bit earlier than expected, by about a couple of hours really. But I thought I'd do this and let's get cracking. Let's just lower the camera a little bit. We'll be building the avatar of Khaine this evening. We'll try and finish it in these few hours. But here it is. It's a very thin box. You've probably seen the unboxing already. How are you all doing? Please do put your comments down, obviously. Love you, Emperor. Love you, Primark. Oh, excellent, excellent. Yeah. This is quite the larger box compared to. Do you guys remember the old Avatar box? It's probably like about that big, and I think it had what is it, like a polystyrene like tray thing that always used to break. But that's how they transported some of the metal models. I remember the metal Dreadnought model that had a polystyrene tray. Yeah, I still am no closer to deciding whether or not to get the to equip him with the axe or the sword. They're the two options I've thought of right now. Yeah, how you all doing? Are you up to any hobbying today, this evening? Please do put it in the comments below. It's a very sunny day to hit here in Norfolk. Very sunny. But it's still a little bit chilly. So, right, we're just going to hit the ground running. Really, we're going to clip some things off sprues and start building this avatar. So yeah. Right, so I guess they correspond with each thing, with the different heads. So I guess if you want that head, you need to use that set of shoulders, quite possibly. Choose the variant you want to build. Yeah. All right. So we'll start off with, well let's just take this scenic base thing off first of all. Last weekend here we had a taste of the summer. It's a nice warmish day. Let's just take the sword off too, actually. But the plan is hopefully to build this avatar this evening. That is the plan. We'll take the sword off, we'll take the spear off. But then, quite quickly after a day or two, it turned to winter again. We've had a little bit of snow and sleet, and let's have a look at this axe. Oh, nice one, Cyanide, nice one. You're painting your Land Raider, fantastic. So they're the three weapon options we've got. Let's find part of the body, number one. It's got to be this, hasn't it? Yeah. Hey Matt, how are you doing? Long time no speak. And they want number three. We're going for the classic helmet, so we'll go for 3 shoulders, which is this one. So they're the shoulders I'm going for, or the neck, should I say. I'm going for 4 and 5 can just be spare. I don't know what you'd even be able to do with them, really. Maybe as a statue, maybe. You know, a bit like Thor, of a statue of an avatar head, possibly. And we also need 2, which is this. I've got a feeling this model goes together pretty nicely. And then 9 and 7. That's 6. There's 7. And then there's 9. So it looks like that's the left arm. Possibly. And there's 7. So we're just going to concentrate on those first of all. Then we're going to go back to the legs and the arm. Did I think about magnets in the wrist joint? Well, one, Kriegsman, there is no wrist joint. So it's yeah, unless you've got the model in front of you and like you know the parts and things, it's very, very hard to, you know, it's yeah, it's easy to sort of expect that they're, you know, it's some magnetization, but no, nothing in the wrist, my friend, nothing in the wrist. It is in the arm. But knowing me, I probably would get a second one because it's a nice kit. And I've been hoping for a plastic avatar for so many years. In Eldar were my third army that I ever collected. So, are you building Guardians, Matt? Nice, nice. I wouldn't mind getting a second box of Guardians or the Combat Patrol. That would be good just to build the Storm Guardians, I think. Are you using glue? Yes, I will be using glue. Of course I'll be using glue. But it'll be a mixture of the GW glue and the Tamiya, I think. Right, let's just clear these pieces up a little bit. As I say, I made a comment about the mould lines on the weapons earlier. Oh. How does it feels? Feels like Techless or Dreadnought. How does it feels? I don't know. It feels like an avatar. I mean, it's got something more than the Dreadnought has, which is the bit of a scenic base there going on. And also I think most people only buy one avatar, whereas a Redemptor, I think you buy multiple. I mean, crikey, I think I've got about 4 or 5 Redemptors now. Mainly because I keep bundling them into the box sets, right? You know. Okay. All right. Let's get rid of these mold lines. It's been ages since I painted like yellow or orange or anything like that, so I think for this one it's probably worth getting an airbrush for. Okay. Kriegsman, wow, 19 months. That's incredible. 19 months, just 5 more months. then your picture changes, and I think Revan, your picture will change as well soon to a Warlord Titan. Matt, yours probably will as well. You know, you've been a member for over a year, my friend. Yeah, as I said in the unboxing earlier today, there's going to be a lot of Eldar content coming to the channel. Next week is a bit of Horus Heresy. Fans of the plastic Horus Heresy, you will enjoy next week. Yeah. I mean, okay, the metal. How many pieces did the metal avatar have? Let's think about this. I want to say the hair piece and the sword and the torso. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it 4 pieces? Maybe 5. It wasn't very many, was it? And that hair piece always kept coming off, for me at least anyway. Thanks, Matt. Are you considering another Wraith Knight? Another one? Matt, my friend, I've only just picked up one, but yeah, at some point, not any time recently, you know. I'm not gonna get a second one soon. I've been impressed with the kit, like unboxing it. I don't think I've released the unboxing on the channel yet though, but I'd like to pick up another one. 2 or 3 sounds quite cool for this force. But I'm pleased I picked one up eventually. Right, let's get gluing. So let's pop his neck on his shoulders. This goes on like that. May need a bit of a clean up with the old Tamiya. This I think goes like that, maybe. Yeah. Oh, I like the way that fits. That's quite cool. Okay, so we'll pop this in there. Then this thing, I think part of his chest, is it? Oops. Probably goes along here. Oh yes. Yeah, fits very nicely there. I'm always a bit wary of this when you've got like a multi-part sort of modular model. Oh, thanks, Kriegsman. Oh, I appreciate that. Box of beer. That sounds good. I really appreciate that. Thank you. You're thinking of getting Primaris Reavers next? Okay. Why Reavers and not Phobos? That's the question. Phobos are quite cool. Now, does this go on or in? I think it goes in. Yeah. Nice. These pieces are going together quite well. Right, that's that part done. We're going to quickly move on to the blood and the hand of the avatar. So I think it's number 19, this one right here. So I'll first look at some of the armour. 22 and 20. Where's the blood? There it is. $20 for the hand. There it is. Fingers. I'm not a massive fan of what they've done with the blood on this one, and I think if you use blood for the blood god, that probably will give you a nice effect. I've seen some of the avatar paint jobs where they've gone for like ghost flames or blue and green flames. They look excellent. Oh, so we've got the other fan brace for the hand there. 21. And then 11, 12 and 10. 11, 12, and 10. There we are. Okay. And we've got the other side, we've got his other leg, we've got some ornaments and flames and things like that, and then we choose the weapon, and then it's just his head, and it's as straightforward as that, guys, really. It's not going to take a massive amount of time. Am I planning to do this in one sitting? Yes, I am. Need to know if I'm getting food delivered for today and tomorrow. All right, okay. Yeah, I'm going to do it now in one sitting. Going to build the avatar. Yeah. You already have infiltrators. Ah, okay, fair enough. All of a sudden got quite dark here. There's some mold lines on there. This is his legs. I'm not sure where my metal avatar is. I think he's in a box somewhere. I will certainly find him for the review of this, though. Oh, thank you, Charybdis. Thank you. Appreciate that. A little hippo. Whoa, almost lost that. Yeah, there's been a few things that I've been sort of collecting over this past year. Yeah, over this past year, that's to do with Horus Heresy. So I'll probably be releasing those videos like closer to the time of the plastic release. Which is pretty much in the next couple of months, isn't it? I think, from the sounds of it. But squats, what does everybody think of squats coming back? I'm not sure. Like, part of me wants to get them just to support it. But part of me also thinks that there could be refreshes of a lot of existing models. So I'm in a bit of a dilemma. I like to see brand new things, but I also like to see improvements of existing models. Well, not the Red Terror. I hope they keep the Red Terror model for a long, long time, because you know, it's a fantastic model. Oh dear. Hello Jason, how are you doing? Ex-girlfriend had your metal one back in the 90s. It was one of my Golden Demon entries. Hope he lives somewhere. Oh, I'm sure he will, Matt. I'm sure he will. Wow, what a model to have as a Golden Demon entry as well. Respect. Yeah. That's the thing about those minis. They're kind of indestructible, aren't they, those metal ones? Okay. Just get rid of these flame mold lines. I don't know about these flames. I mean, if you're alright with green stuff, you could probably, you know, mould your own flames. Or perhaps you could mould even more flames on this avatar model. Smoke too. I do like these new boxes though, I have to say. The Wraith Knight, not so much, but the Avatar one's quite cool. Really? They said they'd never be squats. Wow, wow. I don't know how they'd know that, but... well, I guess they are coming. It's a bit odd, but, you know, when you think about it, because in the lore, weren't they all kind of wiped out, all purged? Now they're bringing them back. Trying to make sure there's no mould lines in between these sort of like gaps of the flames. Okay, right, I think that's done. So that's that. We've got the rest of these to do, but I just started with the torso first. Yeah, to get rid of the mould lines. Finally catch your stream. You've always loved watching unboxings and reviews. Ah, thank you. That's great. I mean, usually I live stream 7 till 10 on a Saturday, and sometimes on a Wednesday. But you know, past few weeks, you know, haven't been able to live stream at this time. Well, at that time, so that's why I'm doing it a couple of hours earlier today. Because I've got lots of things sort of planned on Sundays now. So it kind of gets in the way of I say a late stream on Saturday. Yeah, well, anyway. This stream will be live and it'll be there ready for anyone to watch. If you wanted to watch someone build an avatar. Right. Yeah, please do put down in the comments below what you're working on. If you're building, if you're painting, if you're working on Eldar yourself. Yeah, I thought this would be tricky, getting the mould lines off these pieces. Hello Jan, how are you doing? Long time no see. For those of you that are in the Discord as well, I will be in the Discord chatting away. If you want to join us all there after this live stream, it's all free to join, obviously. Make sure you say hi to Kriegsman and Tanker, the two new mods in the Discord server. Yeah, it's quite tricky to get rid of these, you know. There we are. Good to hear. You're new to the hobby. Do you recommend playing normal Space Marines or this Primaris you keep hearing about? It really is up to you which models you prefer. I think a lot of people prefer the Primaris just because of the sort of sizes and things of them, and you know, proportions as well. But yeah, it's whichever you prefer the look of. I mean, I'm a big fan of the, you know, I say standard Space Marine vehicles over the Primaris things, but there are some good looking Primaris about as well. You know, some decent poses now that they've fleshed out the range. I don't know if normal sort of Space Marines, Land Raiders and things will disappear anytime soon, because they're always going to be used in Horus Heresy. So and in the lore it was kind of Primaris that were reinforcing the numbers of the Space Marine chapters. So it's a lot to take in if you just started the hobby. It's a lot to familiarise yourself with. Okay, and then finally the blood. Nice one, nice one. Yeah, I'll probably paint the blood red and then go for the blood god over it. It's kind of translucent, the paint. Is that texture paint? Nice one, Jonathan, nice one. Good, good. Just reinforcing your army. Keep adding to it. Yeah, this blood is going to be a bit tricky. Right, that's the kind of gloved hand, you know what I'm talking about. The arm all set up, so let's not throw these pieces about, and let's just attach his 2 fingers around. Yeah, we'll put them there. Am I going to magnetize it? Magnetize what? Or the head or the weapon? It's possible, I think. You could put a little magnet there for the shoulder. I think it is possible, but I wouldn't magnetise this blood. I think this blood sort of just fits in there quite snugly. We'll put that there. Yeah, brilliant. And then let's put the legs on. Both maybe? No, you can't, because you have specific shoulders for specific heads. Right, let's put this on. Let's put his other part of his legs on. Very, very gentle though. There we go. Do the weapons have different rules? No, they don't. That's a really excellent question. Thank you for bringing that up. So the Wailing Doom is just a manifestation of, you know, the Avatar's, you know, weapon, and it comes in, well, I say these three forms. There's probably other forms as well, but no, they've all got the same profile. It's just called the Wailing Doom, so it doesn't really matter what you go for. No, good question. Pop this hand on. And then we did clean that up, good. So we can just attach that. To there. What I would probably say is, yeah, put a bit of Tamiya in that gap there. And file it, maybe. File it as well. Right, so we've got this right foot to work on now. So, yeah, these are pretty cool models. Yeah, especially if you can get it for a discount at like £50 or so. You know, just have one of these leading your Eldar. Back in the day, I used to have this, and then two Wraith Lords. And that was my standard. That was my go-to. Everything else was just a bonus. I probably didn't play Eldar the way you're meant to play Eldar, but I just thought it was cool having an Avatar and two Wraith Lords stomping about with their high toughness and their many wounds. This is a thing, like, I think the Wraith Lords back in the day had a toughness of 8, so normal kind of strength 4 weaponry wouldn't dent them at all. You know, obviously now things have changed a little bit. Yeah, I like that though. I like that about the different editions, in that there were just some weapons that just wouldn't make a dent in things, which is great. And now you can blow up warlords with eradicators. I mean, they are eradicators, but still. You probably would have been able to do that in an early edition. Okay, this is pointy boots. And we have yet to do this as well. Gemstones, it's a tricky one. I went through the phase of like painting one base colour, painting a lighter colour at the top, a dark colour sort of at the bottom, putting a white fleck in, and varnishing, and that was my go-to. And I thought the Gemstones looked all right, but then they brought out the, you know, kind of candy sort of paints, and then I started doing my Gemstones like that, and I don't know if it was cheating or it's certainly quicker, but I don't know if I want to go back to the old way of doing that. Probably, I think I do. I think I actually do. Any tips for metal models? You've got a ton of them. You have no idea how to make them fit onto normal bases, as they have the bit for slot bases. Green stuff, maybe green stuff to get rid of the slots. I'm talking about not the liquid green stuff. I'm talking about the solid green stuff. That would probably work. Or just go out and buy a load of non-slotter bases. Surely they would still have the metal, you know, flat pieces still on them, surely. Careful with this bit, because that's just the back of the leg. We have a front of the leg coming, and it's the one with the flames, so we better quickly grab hold of that. It's number 13 right here with the flames. Number 17. So I think this is the start of the other leg. And then we got 16 and 15. Okay. Uh, 18 and 14. This mainly his chest and his torso there. 18 for the knee. Okay. Let's put this rest of his leg on there. Okay. This is the thing, I might go for the OG look with this one, but for the second one, probably the axe and the other helmet. I'd probably even paint it different as well, like with the blue flames. I think that would be nice. Are you going to be part of the Horus Heresy weekend events? I'm not sure. I mean, it'll be first chance to have a look at the models and the box set and things, but also I think there's a big focus on playing lots of games. I mean, in my head, I'd like to think that they're going to be revealing like everything plastic there, and it'll be the first chance to see it all. But as the previous events have shown us, they're going to release all of that on the community website, and they're going to release it before people even set foot through the door, because this is the standard now. This is what they do. So, you know, let's face facts as well. Petrol ain't cheap, you know, and it's a big commitment out of my day to go. It's a big chunk of time. So I'll see. I'll have a think about it. I only went there. Oh, what was it, last month? I think it was last month, wasn't it? Was it the start of this month? It's probably the start of this month. I mean, this is the thing, you know, if you decide you can't go or you can't make it for a number of reasons, they're going to cover everything on the community website, aren't they? They have to. They're so well invested that they want to tell you about all of these new things and new minis. So yeah, that's well said, Kriegsman, well said. You know, I mean, if you live in Nottingham or close by, then it's worth it. But if you're out of the way, like I am in Norfolk, it's a good few hours there and back. You know, and then it's a lot of petrol. I know I'm moaning and things, but you know, if you could only see those things at the event, and then it would take days to filter through to the community website and things, you know, like it used to, and you could also buy items early, then yeah, you know, I'd definitely go. There's no question there. But because they've made the events less and less, I say, exclusive, which is what you're, you know, paying for, and you know, the exclusivity and, you know, looking at these things and buying these things and playing these things early, it's just, for me now, the events just seem like another medium for which to sort of sell their products, rather than oh yeah, look at these things and it's your chance to look at them early. All it'll be there is, oh, it's your chance to play the new edition of Horus Heresy early. You know. And I rarely play games anyway, so actually for me, I'd rather have an event where I can buy things earlier. And I have been to events where I have, like Sanguinius, and is it the Inferno Horus Heresy book? Even an event where I could buy things early, like the Dreadnought Drop Pod. People got to the event way early and they scooped them all up, and then obviously sold them on eBay. So, you know, that used to happen. And now you can get Dreadnought drop pods all over the place. I do wonder if they'll make any in plastic. It's because that's still a relatively newish model. But saying that, I think the Spartan is a relatively newish model. When they refreshed the tracks to attach to the chassis, and now we're getting a plastic one. So, you know. I don't fancy a coffee, but I'll have a cup of tea. That'd be nice. Do fancy a cup of tea? That would be brilliant. If you're making. Well, you offered, Russ, so I'm not gonna refuse your offer. Okay. Yeah, I thought these would be most time-consuming parts. Getting the, if any mold lines are around the holes of the flames, gaps in the flames, and we've still got the weapon to navigate through. I hope you're all enjoying your Saturday evening, if you're hobbying or whatever you're up to. What I'm going to do is just cheat a little bit and put this, this piece on right now. I'm intrigued to see how this pops on. Oh, that'll be a big gap, won't it? Yeah, that is a gap. Be wary of that gap, guys. I might as well even well pop up the... what do I think about the possible squats reveal? It's official. If you check their website now, it's actually real. It's actually happening. What do I think? Well, you know what I think. There's plenty of models out there, Imperial Guard, that need a lot of new models and a lot of refreshes, more than a brand new range. But, you know, was there ever a massive interest, demand for squats? I don't know, guys. Maybe I'm a bit out of touch. I know Sisters of Battle there was, but I don't know about squats. I don't know. I mean, it makes sense though. We've got space elves. Might as well have space dwarfs. You know. Maybe as a kill team. I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna have a big range. I do like the Necromunda stuff though that's coming out. You know, the Wasteland things. I think I probably said that in one of my other videos, but we're so close to getting a Warhammer Mad Max. We're so close. Full that, yeah, nice one, James, nice one. Okay, right, let's clean the rest of this up. Any more ones on these Eldar accessories? Maybe. Okay. That is... There's still a tiny, like tiny little mould lines in there, but don't really do much about them. And in there, I just see them a little bit, but there's only so much. Right, so that's the front. We've got this other greave. That's good. And then we've got his foot and his leg to go for. Just putting it out there because there's a few of you. What has been your favourite Eldar model in this sort of refresh? If you could only pick one. Not sure what mine would be. I'd probably say the Avatar. Yeah. Nice one, Sampler. Thank you. It is a shame that Tyranids aren't getting more new models. That is a shame. They're only getting that more Trek thing. They really need some kind of knight size creature. Or just creatures that have, you know, evolved and mutated. I mean, for a species that mutate and evolve so much and adapt, you know, I mean, the rules are certainly adapting, aren't they? But Tyranid vehicle mini. Well, they burrow, don't they? They sort of burrow under the surface and things. Or they birth them, like the Tervigon, you know. Okay, right. That's the other foot. So we will just, of course, affix that foot in. I think like that. Yeah, fits in quite well. There we go. And then we'll put that on there, and then we'll attach the other side. We won't attach the front just yet though. So I think if we just slap that there, like that. I can put that on. And then it's left as a nice gap for us to put this on. It goes together quite nicely. Yep. Great. Again, same with the Tamiya, just to plug those gaps in a little bit. This is ready to go too, so we might as well put that on. And that'll just go in and around and on, starting to take shape big time, so I'm happy with this. So yeah, just goes on, in and on there. Lovely. We did have number 18. Oh no, that was number 18. We put that on. So we'll have a look at those gaps in a moment, but then we'll turn it around and it's time to accessorize your avatar. You've got loads of these, literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a bit of flamage. So 5 little accessories, and then we're on to the weapon, the shoulder pauldrons, which are in 2 parts each, and then the head, which comes in 3, 5 pieces, and then we're done, guys. That's it. Quite a, you know, chilled avatar build this evening, I'll tell you. Oh, thanks, Sampler. I haven't built for ages, if I'm honest. Last sort of things I've built is Erasmus and the Rangers and Joven. So I appreciate that, thank you. However, if my building speed is all right, it's my painting that's really slow. Really, really slow. And that's because I'm never quite happy with my results. I can't just learn to let it go. So that'll go on at some point. Oh guys, look at these weapons. They're so cool, aren't they? Oh wow, they're brilliant. I might have to go for the axe. I mean, if he was holding the axe like lower, like if his arm was like there. Yeah, I don't know. This is the thing. This is why I think for the fire, I'll go for the Wailing Doom, because there's, you know, it'll be like a sword breathed in fire. But for the next one, I'll go for the axe, because then it's like a frost axe. Then I'll have like a cold blue flame frost, I don't know, or superheated avatar, and then I'll go for this lava magma one. That'd be quite nice, having a frost avatar and a flame avatar. I don't know if that's even possible. I don't think it is, you know, but it's just my imagination for you. Right. Let's have a look at these gaps that's going on here. Yeah, there's a couple of gaps here. So let's sort of get rid of those. I mean, I will be going over this, of course, with my file before I even attempt to spray them. On there. I'm surprised that he can't stand up by his own weight. Maybe when I put the axe or the sword on. I don't know. A squat land train. Okay, right. So we'll flip that over and we'll accessorize this Avatar, right, so 28. There it is. $25. $28, $25, and then 26. It's another small accessory piece. I don't want to get too confused with the rest of them, so let's just do these 3 and then do the other 2 and then the flame thing. So that's the first bit I took off. Did they have a lot of squat items and minis in Epic? Can't really remember. I didn't really look for them, so. Oh yeah, another army sampler. And you just know that they're going to release them piecemeal, like, you know, a unit, an HQ, a vehicle, and then a few years down the line, or a couple of years down the line, they'll release some other things, a bit like they did with Gene Stealers. I'm going to predict it right now. £35, 10 squats. That's my prediction. What faction would they release with them for Kill Team if they first introduced them there, though? I wonder. Five-man squad, 5-man squat squad, £35. Oh wow. No, they got to do 10. They've got to do 10. Surely. You're going off the rails. Good day, good night. Good night. Have a good one. They had airships, blimps, big cannons. Oh, nice. Okay. Thank you, Kriegsman. You just want 20 because you get slapped in the face. Okay. All right, fair enough. Keep your secrets. Oh, yeah. Oh, hi. You meant to say hi. Okay. As in good day. Okay. Oh, it was one of those kind of things you're going to say. Okay, fair enough. Right, that's my accessorizing done for the old avatar. Let's pop this on him. Okay, so I think this piece goes around this area. I think, yeah. It's very well signposted, put it that way. It is very well signposted where these pieces go. What I mean by that is there's plugs and sockets. That's what I mean. So like that will slot there and that will slot in there. Yeah, that hangs off there very nicely. So this piece will then, maybe I should have put this piece on first actually, but this piece slots into there. Yeah. So that just slots, okay. We've got this guys, we can do this. So we'll just, oh, actually what we'll do is we'll have a little bit of glue there and a little bit of glue there. And then we are ready to attach. And we should have enough contact points there. Just fill that in though. Oh, I could also fill that in as well. Thinking. Let me get the angle right a bit better. Lovely. Okay, that's that. Then we've got this smaller piece which will go across there. I'll just bridge the gap. Yes. Happy with that. Happy with the way that that's turned out. That's a nice connection. Could put that in a bit more. Yeah. Yep, good. And now we accessorize the other side of him. So we've got part 30 and 27. There's 27. Where's 30 going? 30. There's 30. Is the Chaos Knight box set, is it worth to get? If you're talking about the brand new one that's coming out, got no idea on pricing, Revan, so it's hard to tell you so far. We can speculate on pricing, but yeah, it will be worth to get because you're going to save a bit of money off getting all of those minis separately. You love your work, you love watching unboxing while every meal at this moment. Oh, thank you, Flaggy, thank you, I appreciate that. Do you rather build the whole figure before painting or make sub-assembly? It depends on the mini. For the bigger models like the Titans and things, I usually sub-assembly, but things like this, like I won't sub-assembly like that. I'll just build it and then spray it and paint it. And also you've got to remember that I build these to then review. So there's a bit of a time schedule that I need to work with, he says. And then there's like, I still haven't reviewed Miniature of the Year 2021, the crab. It's not miniature of the year, that was Bellical. But still, you get where I'm coming from. Like, I will build them to review. And then if I have problems painting them, then yeah, I guess I have problems painting them, don't I? But I'm in no rush to paint anything because they pretty much go into a box. So, right, that's that part done. We might as well get these flames complete too, which is 29 and 31. 29. And 31. Which is, what does it look like? It's a short, there's 51. There it is. It's quite a tricky piece to find. Thought it had a hook in it, but it's just an Eldar symbol. Yeah, let's just get this chest plate piece off. Now this piece might be worth sub-assembling. You know, if you sprayed that and then painted it bone or whatever, and then eventually glued it onto his body, that would be a good shout. See, this is the thing. Like throughout the whole build, I will spot things and just tell you which would be a good thing to sub-assembly. I'm just feeling an itch. I wanna clip a few things off. I don't wanna, like, this is the head that I'm not going to use, so I might as well just take this head off. It's a cool looking head though, but I'm not using that. This is the van brace for the weapon arm, whichever weapon arm I choose. Right, let's just finish accessorizing and then how's the new Eldar lineup so far? Amazing or disappointing? I haven't really built that much. I've built the Rangers and the Autarch, and I'm building this Avatar. I've still got these to build. I've still got all these to build, like Morgan Ra and the Warlocks and the Reapers and the Guardians. I've still got those to build. So yeah, on the Shining Spears I got today as well. I've got to build them, haven't I? But yeah, it's good. I just wish they had a full refresh, you know. I just wish they I mean, Banshees no, but Fire Dragons and Striking Scorpions and Warp Spiders, and Swooping Hawks. I just wish they had a full refresh for them. Sorry for the wobble. Oh. Right, let's crack on. Okay. Let's just clean these up. Pop them on, and we can work out which weapon we're going to go for. Guys, I'm still debating about this. I think I'll go for the sword though, and then a second one will have the axe. I'm not going to miss out on that cool axe. No way. Now this model should be around for a long time as well. They've also made its rules pretty awesome too. This is the thing, this new Eldar lineup and the new models they've released, it hasn't fully kind of convinced me in purchasing like some Forge World models, like the Phantom Titan and the Revenant Titan, things like that. It hasn't fully sort of, you know, it's encouraged me to buy a Wraith Knight, you know, I get it, that's a good model. but just not the others. I think it might be because of the other aspect warriors and the vehicles, really. Whereas the Necron release, yeah, I did buy a few things from Forge World. You know, like the Seraptech. Yeah, I did pick that up. That's up there. Oh. The Avatar axe is super neat. Yep. Thank you for watching that, Purge. Appreciate that. Exactly, Kriegsman. This is the thing. Like when they have a full refresh, like Tyranids, for instance, if they, with this codex, if they released a load of new minis, I would be more tempted to pick up a Harridan. But if it's just one new model and a £32 codex, I'm like, just no. But then again, this is what they do when they are releasing so many new minis, or I say so many new minis, you know what I mean, like so many new models for nearly every faction throughout the year. They spread themselves out, don't they? I guess. Wraithsea is nice, Revan, but they swapped it. It's no longer an HQ, which absolutely sucks. So yeah, they changed that. But yeah, I'd be tempted to get one of those, or a Lynx or a Cobra. You know, if they brought back the Raider, the Vampire Raider, you know, they've recently brought that out a few weeks ago in Aeronautica. If they brought out a brand new resin kit, I'd be all over that. You know, that would be fantastic. Yeah, when did the Falcon come out? That was 90s, wasn't it? I'm sure it was. The Wave Serpent eventually came out. I've got a few Wave Serpents. Yeah, but they always do this, Purge. They'll release them separate as well at some point. I was thinking about building them this evening, but I don't know. I might do that Wednesday. We'll see what I'm doing on Wednesday. We'll see if I can do another live stream. I'd like to put it that way. What are my thoughts on the Fire Prism? Well, I've got the old Fire Prism, the one with the metal prism cannon. Rules are pretty nice. They used to have a rule, I'm sure they used to have a rule where if you had like 2 or 3, you could focus their beams together. That was a cool rule. But the plastic kit, you really need to invest some time in the plastic kit because it's a bit of sub-assembly in getting the parts, gluing them, painting them, and then gluing the final prism together. So it's a bit of an investment, that one. I've got a Fire Prism, I've got plastic and another one, but and I kind of finished most of the plastic one, but yeah. Right, let me just glue this on. Looks like it goes on. Probably not that way, yeah. And it just, oh, okay. It just attaches there, right, okay. Okay, that's the flame on this back, I think. We've cleared them out, so let's accessorize this on his other side. So this just goes across this part of his torso. And that's well communicated there. No, it does stretch a bit though. And we need a bit of plugging up for these gaps. I mean, I'm going to file this over and I'll probably end up green stuffing a little bit of this. And then the final accessory, just here somewhere. Oh crikey, this goes here, but then up and through the flames, through the fire and the flames. Here we go. Dun 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 dun. What a song! What a song to end Guitar Hero with, right? If anybody remembers Guitar Hero. Nice. Right, the flames. Oh wow, where do these go? Definitely upright, and they kind of curve and slot onto that. Right, we'll use the thicker glue for this. From Eldritch, oh sorry, I'm just going to read a few of your comments. Yeah, Woofy, I've got Star Wars Armada. I'd like to get into Legion, but I've just got so much Warhammer to do. Is my battery a bit low? Visual, not audio. No, the visual's fine. Definitely purge, definitely, yeah. It's good. Right, let's put this on right here. He says. Come on. It's probably better if I glue this area and then put that on. There we are. I don't really get this bit, you know. Don't really get this bit. Oh, there we go. I think we found a sweet spot here. Yeah, good. Right, so that's the flames that are coming out of his back. Now for the weapon. We'll go basic. We'll go sword. The axe is beautiful. You know, I'm not taking anything away from the axe, guys. But I'm just going to go for basic super here. We're going to go for the sword. Axe. I'll do the axe another time. You know, the axe is so cool. But we'll go basic. Right. Let's get the rest of this cleaned. And then we've just got his head to do. And then we are done. So yeah, it doesn't take too long, this new avatar. Definitely longer than the metal model. Well, it depends if you got lucky with the metal mold lines. Wow, they were a pain. Now the thing about this sword is the mold lines are going to be a bit tricky to get rid of. Yeah, because they're all in there. But then again, there are mold lines on the axe as well, so can't really escape them. Oh, that was a bit Norfolk, wasn't it? Okay, you might as well get the other pieces ready too. So we'll go for this headpiece, which is 39 right here. Yes, and we'll go for 40, which is the iconic dual headpiece thing, like this. And then the hair comes in the 3 pieces. So it starts off at 42. And then we've got 41 in the middle, which is this one. Again, might be worth you painting the hair before you put it on the model. So 42, 41, and then 43. I think Jane Czar is jealous of this hair. We don't need these little locks, I guess, because these are for the other one. So we can put them to one side. We don't need 44. This cool looking head, which I will use next time, definitely. 45 or 46. I mean, look at this this piece here. It's lovely. This piece. This one right here. It's a lovely piece. Really nice. I'll probably use that in the next one with the axe. You've also got some more hair. 48, 50, 51. 50, 51. And then just got the shoulder pauldrons. And what's this hand then? This hand is number 8, is it? Have I missed a piece somewhere? No, I think it is the shoulder for him, but did they ever show you that piece? Number 8. What piece is that for? Oh, it's the front of his chest, isn't it? I guess we never put that on. Maybe I should have put that on at some point. Was it one of the first pieces? It was as well. It escaped. It escaped my gaze. It's part of his arm as well. That's all right. We can put that on now. It's fine. And then this final flames right here at the bottom. We'll get the shoulder Padrons out and off. So that will go around there, I think, something like that. Right, these shoulder Padrons. How do these work? Well, you've got 24 and 23 on one side. 24 and 23 on one side, and then I guess 37, 36 on the other. 37, 36 on the other. Okay, and that is it, ladies and gentlemen. That's all of the parts off of this. So we can say goodbye to the sprue. I think I built the dragon in an evening too, I think. But that's what this model has reminded me of, massively. Reminds me of the Void Dragon. Right, okay, let's just clear this up like that. And we'll just clear this off and we'll put this on his chest, because this is a piece I didn't put on. Clean that sword up, put the sword on. It's pretty much good to go, guys. Like, I am going to glue him to his base. I'm going to do all of that. It's going to be completely solid, much like I did with the Void Dragon. Shard of the Void Dragon, should I say? Yeah, this has been a fun build. If you guys have been watching me all through, you know, from the start, it's a nice, fun kit. £60? Yeah. Considering now it's going to be hours worth of painting. Hours and hours worth of painting, I think. You know, if it was like 65 or 70, I'd probably go, no, maybe not. But 60, it's all right. Okay. Nearly. Now let's clean this chest piece up and the rest of his arm. There we are. Let's just put this chest piece on. There you go. Yeah, I thought that would just happily slot there. Good. Yeah, need a bit of this Tamiya just going along the neck. Maybe in here, the chest cavity. Let's tighten that up a bit. Yep, cool. I know what might be affecting the video and things, by the way, guys. It's because I got a quality on quite high quality. Let's put the quality down. I wonder if that will affect it. Hopefully it will. Right. So I think this will just go onto the sword, which is fine. The shoulder pauldrons might as well just put these on. Oh, they go on an opposite way than I thought they would. And then I guess the head just slots onto that, like so. Nice. We'll do that in a moment. Let's just do these shoulder pauldrons. Well, we'll do this first. So what we're saying, about an hour and a half to 2 hours or so? About an hour, well, if you're not talking, probably about an hour and a half for this kit. To build. Primark minis will get a refresh. What? So that they're closer to the Siege Terror? Or are you thinking like 40k Kriegsman? What are you thinking? Or is it just because they've been out for quite a while now? These flames, that's what I've done. Happy with them. Yep. Okay, might as well just glue this on. Yeah, I might as well just glue this to that. It fits in quite well. I don't have any issues with that. We'll do the pauldrons and then we'll concentrate on the head and the weapon. No, they've already said that Primarchs will be resin Kriegsman. They've already said that. So, right. I think that'll go quite well. Glad you were able to pick up the Christmas shield breaker box. Nice. Remind me again, what's in the shield breaker box? Sorry, I'm completely... I can't remember. I can't remember what's in the shield breaker box. My head is just sort of full of so much Warhammer. It's unbelievable. Right. Work out these shoulder pauldrons. It's not. Oh yeah, look at the small ones on that. Spaceman box with intercessors, armor, and a land speeder. Oh yes, 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 yes. I think there are still a few of those boxes about, kicking about, probably in stores. Always on the auction websites as well, I guess. I think the Horus Heresy set will be very popular, even if it's going to be £200 or whatever. I think it's going to be popular. Oh, nice, nice, an absolute detailed breakdown. Thank you, Sampler. That's more than I could ever hope for. I appreciate that. I had the numbers and things in my head then, but thank you for breaking it down. No Phobos. No Phobos. That's it. No Phobos here. This is a local Primaris force for local Primaris. No Phobos here. Right. Yeah, the Christmas sets are good. I picked up 5. Was it 2 Mechanicum, a Sisters, a Bone Reapers, 2 Mechanicum, Sisters, Bone... No, I only picked up 4, didn't I? Sorry. For a moment now, I thought I picked up 5. I'll tell you why I think that. It's because I haven't built the Gloomspike Gits one that I got. I built the Tyranid one and the Necron one a while ago, but I didn't build the, Loon Shrine after 2 years. Still haven't built it. Well, it hasn't been 2 years, it's been like a year and a bit, hasn't it? But still, long time. Phobos free chapter. Yeah, unfortunately I haven't been able to escape Phobos free chapter because I got that Chaos set a few years ago now. 2019 it came out? I think it was 2019. Not the best year for me, 2019, but still, on reflection, certainly better than 2020. Right. Now we will... Oh god, the head looks a bit tricky. Right, so we're almost done. Very, very close to finishing this. Oh, totally forgot about that hair, didn't I? Just sat there. Luckily the hair isn't too bad to work on. It's not too bad. Yeah, we'll find out tomorrow what's up for pre-order. I'd probably say it's more Age of Sigmar stuff, but they might be cheeky and they might just release the Tyranid Codex and the Combat Patrol and the more Trek creature. If they do that, I don't know. I don't know whether I'll get the Codex, you know? I don't know. I might get the Codex because of the rules and things in there, but you know what? I probably will just get the creature and then skip the Tyranid Codex this time. because there's going to be so many Eldar reviews and things that I'm doing using the new codex. You know, now that codex is a £32.50, it's a bit, yeah, a bit more of a expensive thing, especially when you've got like 15 armies or so. You know, that's not, yeah, we're talking like £500 or so, aren't we, every release. It's a lot to, I mean, Imperial Knights, I get the codex. Chaos Knights, I get the codex. No questions asked with them. But Custodes, Gene Stealer, Combat Patrol. Okay. Interesting. Mortison, Tithe, Echelon 2. Got one of those after seeing them in, I think, your pickup post. Super. Your pickup post. Pickup post? I don't know. I don't know about that. You definitely want the Combat Patrol. You've been looking about the old Tyranid bots, but I think the price is staying solid or rising on that. Okay, yeah. You want the Tyranid Combat Patrol? I mean, there's a lot of models in it. Don't get me wrong. A lot of models in that Combat Patrol. Right. This is going to be the tricky bit. This headpiece. I'll regret picking this headpiece now. You just watch all of these mold lines here. But it's worth getting rid of them, because you only have to do it once, and the model looks so much better without them on there. As you all guys already know, I don't mean to teach you to suck eggs. Yeah, I would use the hobby knife to get rid of the sprue excess, but then I'd use a file for the mold lines, or a mold line remover. And with that new monolith, definitely build it sort of sub-assembly and paint it, because the inside, you're not going to get access to the inside of that thing once you glue the whole thing together. Even I didn't glue the whole of the monolith together. Hope that helps anyway. I think I built it live though. So if you go and have a look at my videos, my live videos, or just type in monolith live build, I'm pretty sure I built the monolith live and then finished it off camera. I think, but it's around there. Just a quick reminder. Oh, this has been, what are we at now? Almost 2 hours. Almost 2 hours live stream. Just a reminder that I will be in the Discord chat afterwards. If anybody wants to join, you're welcome to. And obviously, it's sort of my chance to listen to you guys talk more than you listen to me talk again, because I will have been talking for a few hours already. So it'd be good just to listen. Tell me what you've been working on and what you've been doing, what you've been up to. I haven't spoken to Kriegsman and Jan for a long time. Oh, you're welcome. I mean, those kind of questions are good in the Discord as well, because you know, you won't just get my answer in the Discord. You'll get, you know, there's quite a few hundred people in the Discord server now, so you know, it's a great place to sort of share your hobby tips and experience and your pictures as well, actually. Okay, it's all right. I mean, look, this one of these plastic brushes is great, not only for resin, but for plastic minis too. It's an old GW, it's a Citadel one, but if you can get a plastic brush, it's what I use to brush the models before I sort of spray them or prime them. Just gets rid of all that dust. Like I say, it's good for resin models too. Right, we can glue this head in, I think. Your English is terrible. Nah, I never get that. Impression sampler, never get that impression. It's really good. Apart from DMs, Kriegsman, you can slide into my DMs. You bought a headphone, but you don't know if the mic works. Okay. Also dropping a random Kill Team voucher in your inbox. You did, Kriegsman. Thank you so much. I have it here. I have to say, I haven't done anything with it. It's still here. I've looked at it. I've looked at the Corsairs and things and the Chaos. The plan was last weekend actually to build the Corsairs. So you know that was the plan, but that just didn't quite happen. So, but it will happen at some point. Right, I think I might clean up the hair, put the hair on the head, and then just put the head on. And then we'll concentrate on the weapon and this because there are a lot of mold lines, like all in between each one of these bones, you know, top and bottom. It's a bit of a killer, that one. This one, just on the spikes of that vambrace, and then this, again, top and bottom and around, and in there as well. But yeah, let's sort the hair out, stick the hair to the head, and then stick the head on. Yes, Purge, yeah. It is saving the best till last. Could be worse. It could be flayed ones, or it could be grab plates. Just finished your Uruk Brutes. Nice. Congrats. I don't think there's anything going on there, mold line wise. For the pause there for the video. Oh, it's a really good question. I think they can. I think. I don't know. You Eldar law boffs probably say no. Only one at one time. But could you have multiple avatars from multiple craft worlds? Because I think they have to sacrifice one of their own kind to summon one. I mean, it is a demon, pretty much. Okay, that's that here. There you go. I believe each craft world has one that they summon with the Court of the Young King Sacred. There you go. Yeah. So I think you can summon multiple. I mean, although it's a character, it doesn't say anywhere in the codex. Well, at least from what I can see, that you're only restricted by one. I mean, normally it says only one of this unit can be taken in any army, and actually, I don't think it says that in the codex. It might say it during the in the points area, which I haven't really looked, but maybe I need to go and grab the codex quick and just find out. But one is a sun somewhere. Oh. Yeah, that'd be so cool, Purge. That'd be so cool if they did that. I really like the hammer and bolter that they did for it as well. That's the thing. I mean, it's so rich, isn't it? The lore, especially for Eldar. You know that they ruled the galaxy. You know, and they ruled it so well that they birthed the god. To put it, PG. And yeah, now look at what's happened. Honestly, they had one job. They made a cool little fast transport system though, didn't they? I mean, well, Big E thought so anyway. He thought, oh, that's they're onto something there. That's a good little idea. That I might have a little look into that myself. I've totally lost order of these hair pieces now, so I'm scuppered, but I think they are quite self-explanatory. Today has been yeah, a fair bit about hair actually. In a few other places of my life. Today has been about hair, so maybe it was just meant to be building some avatar hair. Okay. Good. So we'll put this on here, and then it should just slot on. Now, can you remember how much of a pain it was with the old metal model? This is like a cake walk, a walk in the cake compared to that. So I think it's just like that. I mean, maybe it's not. Maybe I've done that wrong. Maybe it's actually like that. There you go. That's better. God. All right. It looks so correct though the other way. I guess you can put it either, but we're going to put it like that. That looks fine. But yeah, can you remember the metal model? Wow, that was a pain. All right, okay. There is a movie on YouTube about an initiate becoming an avatar from a game. Okay. Super Friends team. Super Friends. Let's ruin this by accident, thinks Magnus. Magnus did nothing wrong. And then I read another book, and yeah, then he started to do a few things wrong, but I'm not going to say anything. You just got to read the books, guys. Read the books. Looking forward to Dark Tide. Oh, it's a long way off though, Purge. It's a long way off. I'm more looking forward to Space Marine 2. Love me Emperor. Love me Primarch. I'm so going to live stream that. I might just get it on the PlayStation 5 just to live stream it on YouTube, so it's easier than on Twitch. And also the adaptive triggers and things. I just prefer playing on it. It's, you know, as much as I like achievements and things. Right, head is done, I think, guys. So maybe we can just pop the head on like that. Oh, that looks so cool and awesome. Let's do this now. Come on, you. Oh, look at this. He's so majestic. He's so majestic, this guy. I might as well just like glue him on his base and things right now. Why on earth not? Right. More comments. They certainly are. Yep. Looking for Dark Tide. I've heard it might be crossplay. Yeah, I think it is crossplay. There's been a lot of games recently crossplay though. I've been playing a bit of Borderlands crossplay. Maybe you could expunge the VOD after stream to avoid copyright strike. It's just music, Revan. It's just any kind of music. YouTube just picks it up and just goes, nope, that's a copyright strike. Oh, Purge. Now, oh wow, yeah. You got me excited there. If they did do that, I'll happily pick it up. I think I already commented on Microsoft's own video of Space Marine 2, you know, to ask them to please make the Space Marine 1 game backwards compatible, because it's not. You can't play it on the Xbox, which is sucks. Well, we are... The base is not liking the base, put it that way. The base is a bit deformed, unfortunately. We can repair that in a bit. Let's pop him on. Again, you might want to sub-assemble this, but I'm just going to pop him on. Like that. Really cool. Just going to have to wait a little while, and then I'll do the weapon and the chest piece, and then finally just put the shoulder pauldrons on. And he's done, guys. Done in the sort of 2 hours or so. He's a bit wobbly, isn't he? I think it's just the base they gave me. They gave me a dodgy base in this packet. What can you do though? What can you do with that? I mean, as long as he fits on the base and he looks all right on there. Right, let's crack on. We'll tidy up this. Thanks, Matt. Thanks. He's a bit basic without that axe. I know, but we'll get one with the axe. Don't you worry. We'll get one with the axe. Size-wise, yeah. Well, we've got a Primaris Space Marine right there. There's Joven. This is one of the Eldar Rangers. So this is instant size comparison for you. Wraithguard, yeah, probably Wraithguard size. Avatar's been in the pub before this. Because it's a bit wobbly. Yeah. Drinking all those Bloody Marys. Majestic. Such a majestic boy. Okay, that is Vambrace complete. Ouch. Didn't mean to do that. This is a pain. This old chest piece thing is a bit of a pain. We'll do an initial clean up. And we'll go in a bit closer. Okay. Oh. I mean, the initial cleanup's fine, but we want to go in a bit closer to this. And what I mean by that is in here we've got a few mould lines which we definitely need to remove, otherwise they'll show up. The other side, and then there's a top and bottom for this as well. Just going to have to plug my, I'm going to switch my light on because it's got really dark, and I'm also going to plug my power on just for this last sort of 10 minutes. I don't really trust the power. Okay, I can take this out. And away we go. We should have more power. My voice might sound a little bit different now, but it is what it is. Right, let's carry on. Removing these mould lines off of this piece. Thank you, Creaksman. Okay. See what I mean? It's really worth getting these mould lines off. Yep. Bit of work to be done here. Definitely not worth ignoring these or avoiding them. Like I say, it would be worth the time to take these off, because it's bone. You know, you might paint this gold. Even if you paint it gold or bone, you probably want to be shading it. And I tell you what, shading something that has still got mould lines just shows up the mould lines even more. So it's another reason to remove them. Exactly, Purge, exactly. Well said. Think we're getting close. Like I say, it's worth it. Right, I think that's about as good as I can go with this. But it'd be worth it. Right, that's the chest piece. Let's save the best till last, right? This sword. Oh yeah, that's cool, yeah. It's a good idea. If you found some kind of scabbard somewhere. I'm just wondering, like, Nagash. Like, here's Nagash's sword. Dun, dun, dun. Pretty much very similar. Size-wise. Very similar. Scarily similar sized. So, maybe you could use the scabbard from Nagash. Oh yeah, I'll use the axe sampler on the second one. Nah, the spear, I'm not a massive fan of that spear. I don't know whether it works with that head. The sword works with the head. I'm not even sure the axe works with the head. The axe definitely works with the, you know, this head, I think. But hey, it's all personal preference, isn't it? At the end of the day, I love the axe. I'm not taking anything away from the axe. I'm just being a basic super using the sword. That's all. And also, I get to show it with its sword form compared to the metal model in the sword form. That's one of the biggest draws for me, I think. Yeah, I think so, Purge. I think they do re-knit. They sing to bones, don't they? Bone singers. Is it something along the lines of transmonic mutation? I don't know. Some kind of word for that. Basically, vibrations that changes the, I say, composition of elements or the structure of certain things. Yeah, no, I'd really do like the axe, but I'm going basic with the sword. Sorry for the silence, I'm just trying to concentrate here. Getting these mould lines off this final piece of the avatar. They're nestled in between the ridges of these bone parts, I want to call them. I don't know what you call them. One side done, very happy with that. You'd like to see a firefight between an avatar and a Balrog though. You like the scale of the new model, feels much more imposing. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it is really cool. I never thought I'd see one. Plastic avatar. Well, if I keep with this mentality, you know, I never thought I'd see a plastic Warhound Titan, so maybe that's on the cards. I don't know whether they'd ever do a Reaver though. I think the pieces would be too big, but a Warhound, possibly. It's just the feet that would be the tricky part. I know I've gone into Titan talk, but it's the feet. You know, they'd have to model it so that you only had a couple of poses, and the beauty about the resin model is you can put those feet and legs in any pose you wish, gravity depending. But a plastic model, you would not be able to do that. And then there's the issue of the current resin weapons and their compatibility, because a resin weapon would weigh more than the full plastic kit itself, I think. Anyway, we're going into different topic. Stick with the avatar, because I think he is pretty much finished. Happy with that. Where's me brush gone? Keep reaching, Soups. We will get Plastic Imperator Titan in 40k scale. Yeah. AT, that would be good. We've got the War Master. Came out of nowhere. Okay, right. Okay, that's the sword. We will just glue this on the van brace. A bit like that. Oh wow, that's really way too much. But it's all good. then we can pop sword on. So this is the axe, this is a sword. Yeah, the axe is cool, no doubt. Sword is longer. I don't know, like, if you put the axe on, that's where the axe would be. It would be quite low on the avatar. I know he looks naked because of the, you know, there's no shoulder pauldrons, but with the sword even, that's where the sword is. Sword sort of sticks out a bit more. I mean, if the axe was sticking out more, like, look where the axe is. It's sort of low, like if it was there, but it's not. It's kind of low and a bit back. Whereas the sword, it's much more to the front. It's probably like almost the most forward part of the model. Anyway, let's glue the sword on. That industrial mechanical kit they made is just great for 40k as well. Okay. The industrial kit, which one's that? The one that they've just now made, like the Frontieris, or we're talking about a different thing? Yeah, no worries, sampler, no worries. Right, let's put this pauldron on, which should only go one way. Yeah, you won't see that anyway, so I can just slide into there, up and in, I think, for this one. Where is the hole? Come on. There it is. Oh. Okay. Note to self, put the shoulder pauldron on before you put the head on. Okay. It's not that much of a deal on the left side, but definitely on the right side it's a bit of a deal. But at least you guys know that now. Oh, that looks cool though. But definitely put them on before you put the chest thing, because the chest thing attaches to them. Okay. Well, I didn't mean it to attach when I said. I mean, you know, give me a bit of a warning. You're impressed that I churned this out in 2.5 hours? Sampler. Well, you know, I'm no hobby expert. There we go, done. One avatar done in 2 hours 40, 2 hours 30. It would normally take you probably an hour and a bit, an hour and a half, I'd say, guys, if you weren't talking like I do. I just natter on a bit, and I do go off on a few tangents. Like, I'll hold the piece and then I'll continue talking and then realise that I'm actually live building. But anyway, that's the avatar. Pretty awesome looking avatar. I like him. Yeah, he's cool, isn't he? He is cool. I mean, yeah. Yeah, the axe, as I say, the axe would sit back a bit lower and a bit hidden from his body. The spear, we didn't dry fit the spear, but the spear would be, yeah, you could see a lot of the spear. That would be cool. These are all the spare parts you get. You get the 2 different heads and the 2 different weapons. You could magnetize that area there and go for all the different weapons. There is that possibility. The head, though, you have specific shoulders and necks for the heads, so that probably isn't an option. I thought there was different blood, but I guess there isn't different blood. That is what you get. It's just that, which is, it is what it is. And then there's the flames, and they're all, I thought they'd be optional, but they're not. You have to go with those flames. So, but anyway, really happy with that. What do you guys think? As I say, I will now be hopping into Discord to speak with you all. Well, hopefully I won't be speaking. Hopefully you guys will be talking to me. But it'd be nice to hear from you again. Thank you ever so much for joining me today on this sort of unannounced live stream. I think I did mention it earlier in the unboxing. I'll try and do a live stream on Wednesday. Haven't got a clue what it will be. If anything, it'll probably be the Corsairs rather than like the Shining Spears. But, you know, I do want to do a live stream of the Wraith Knight, definitely. But anyway, thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you for watching, guys. I'll speak to you soon. The Emperor protects.